Now, whenever I see a grammar question, the first thing I'm doing is looking for certain choices that have really strict rules. And choice D is the one that stands out because we have a comma plus a conjunction. And normally we're going to see conjunctions like and, but it's kind of the same principle, is that is used to join two complete sentences. So I would be checking, do I have two sentences here? So let's take a look. While many video game creators strive to make their graphics ever more lifelike. That's not a sentence. That's just a clause. So it's not this. I don't care about the but, right? That's not a sentence here. I could look at the but and see if it, matters in choice A, I guess. While many other video game creators strive to make their graphics ever more lifelike, but others look to the past. Well, the reason we don't need the but is that while is doing the same thing. They're making the contrast. They're just doing it in the order with the word while at the beginning. That's fine. This feels just like a comma situation to me. Let's see. While many video game creators strive to make their graphics ever more lifelike, others look to the past, developing titles with visuals inspired by the 8-bit games of the 1980s and 90s. So yes, this is a clear comma situation. We have a main sentence. It's others look to the past. It's a very short sentence, but others is our subject, look is our verb. Now, the commas on either side, the one afterwards with developing, is adding on an extra clause at the end. And so the ing word we often associate with extra clauses, so yeah, makes sense. And then the word while is another word that we associate with extra clauses. It's an introductory clause, and so that's why we need another comma to kind of attach that intro clause to our sentence. So many of you might actually make an incorrect assumption here, is we see two commas kind of close to each other in a sentence, and we assume that middle piece, that thing in between them, is the extra clause. That's an interruption that we remove from the sentence. But not always, right? Commas have lots of purposes. The only thing that kind of unifies most of those purposes is that the commas are going to show us where there's a break in the sentence, where two pieces of a sentence kind of come together and two clauses come together, two sentences come together, something is meeting something else. And so that break is worth investigating. And it could be that we have a sentence in the middle with two extra clauses on the end, or it could be that we have an extra clause in the middle with a sentence broken apart on either end. Both are possible. Both would show two commas. A lot of this is going to come down to trial and error and trying to figure out, for this particular situation, what those commas are doing. But yeah, this is to me a sentence that you would have written perfectly naturally using the commas like they have here. So this is maybe tapping into instinct, a rare thing for the SAT.